Hello, welcome. So today I just want to sit down and talk about motivation. All right. Again, this channel has been put on the back burner, well, obviously, for the past 2 years. But mainly I am focusing on the We Know Nothing channel. If you want to go check that out, I will put the links below. But today I want to talk about motivation on this channel. And there's a lot of reasoning for that. Number one, this is my very first channel I have ever started out with. And I remember way back in the day when I first started making videos. Initially, I actually created this channel to post high school project videos, which are very much private. Those will not be seen by anyone except myself. But also, I just wanted to expand it as I got older. But obviously, I didn't really have much skill, technique. I was okay in front of the camera, but I did not have quality equipment. It didn't go anywhere, is what I'm trying to say. I was very passionate and I enjoyed doing or creating videos, but it didn't grow in any sense. And also, I wasn't consistent with it. And I think a large part of that has to do with lack of true motivation. All right, so motivation to me is a fickle thing. It's very tricky because for me personally, I struggle with depression, anxiety, all that fun shit. A lot of people struggle with that. It's not a very uncommon thing these days. And those things affect how motivated I am to actually do something, to actually stick with something, especially that I'm passionate about. I think a lot of fear tends to creep into people's minds, whether it's fear of they're not good enough, fear that other people will judge them, fear that it's too hard and they will fail, right? But I don't think there is such a thing as failure. Whatever you want to do in life and you go and you try to do it, it doesn't have to be making videos. It could be becoming a chef or even becoming a parent. I mean, there's just so many options that you can choose from that you want to go towards. With parenting, you really have to try your best all the time. But let's say you want to become a chef, right? You go and you try it, and maybe it's not for you. Maybe it's something that is just not in your wheelhouse. You try, maybe you try a lot, and you still can't get the hang of it. Even after years, it's just not something suitable for you. So it's not that you're a failure. And maybe you are passionate about it, but maybe it is not your path in this lifetime. You learned from it, right? You learned so many things, and maybe you did get somewhat better, but maybe you're not top tier in the way that you want to be, right? I think a lot of it comes down to comparison of what other people are doing. I know for me, making videos, I unfortunately tend to compare to other people who make significantly better videos, but at the same time, I'm still learning and I'm still growing. And I think that's what people need to understand. Even if you have intense depression, severe anxiety, trust me, I definitely have those things from time to time. Luckily, over the years, I've been able to kind of rein those in and work on myself and realize I can take power back. I have power over my own mental thoughts. I have transmutation abilities to transmute the negative to the positive. And I think if people can understand that even if you are at the lowest of the low, you can only go up, obviously. You can't go any lower if you're at the lowest. You can only ascend. So if you realize that you can take your power back and know that you can do it. That's like the main thing, is that you can do it, even if you're not great at it at first. So my motivation took a while to get here, right? I stopped making videos 2 years ago. Hazel has come to join us. Come here. Come show everybody. Are you going to be the motivating cat today? Come on. She's in the background. She'll probably poof her tail up here. Sorry for the shakiness. She wants to explore the entire table. Where was I? Okay, I stopped making videos 2 years ago, and It was really hard to get back into making them because the fears crept in. I thought, ooh, I haven't made a video in so long. Am I even good at it anymore? Am I okay in front of a camera? Can I even speak? I still struggle to speak sometimes. Like, my words get jumbled. Sometimes I speak too fast. My brain can't catch up with what my mouth is saying. So then I just mess up a lot. But I've realized I'm sure I will improve over time with that. I'll become better at speaking. But I think that is just a part of my current self. That's a part of, if you want to call it, who I am. And if people can embrace who they are in the moment and realize there is only the potential for exponential growth because you're just going to keep going forward and keep doing what you want to do, what you're passionate about. That right there should be motivation enough. Realizing, obviously people know the more you practice at something, you will potentially get better. There are rare instances where people just don't get better for some reason. And there's a reason for that. I think there's a reason for everything. So like I said, maybe that is not part of your path. Maybe becoming an Olympic swimmer, just these very out there things, is not part of your path. You can still enjoy these things though. That's the main takeaway, I think, is that if it's not what you are going to be as a person, it doesn't mean that you can't still enjoy it. And that's why I think, for me, creating content and watching content from other people is a beautiful thing, because it means that we can see, she jumped down now, we can see what other people can do, and maybe we might be a little envious, a little like, ooh, wish I could do that, but we can still enjoy the beauty and the creativity of what others do. And then if we want to try to do it, we try. If we can't do it very well, again, it's not a failure. Wow, okay, I'm winded just from saying all that. What I'm trying to say here, I'm trying to be motivational in the sense that you can do anything you want to do. I know, that's cheesy. It's very, everyone says that, just like your mom tells you, oh, you're so beautiful, sweetie. But it's true. You can literally do anything you want to do. There might be self-imposed limitations. There might be obstacles, potentially, especially if it is something that is considered radical. But you can still attempt to do it, and you can still put in the effort, right? That's the thing. Even if it doesn't turn out, you put in that effort. I know for me, I did not want to put in the effort into getting back into YouTube because I was like, no, it's just, what if it's not good enough? And but then finally it hit me. I'm like, whoa. I've been avoiding my passion for how long? For what? Even if I don't make this into something bigger, it is still something I enjoy doing. So why am I avoiding it? Why? For what? One day I'm going to die. At least in this form, this body, whatever, is going to cease to exist on this plane, on this physical plane. And then I would look back, like maybe I'm on my deathbed, right? And I look back on my life and imagine I don't make videos anymore, right? So I'm taking the path of no video making, nothing, no creativity, no content whatsoever. I look back and think, what the fuck? Why didn't I fucking make videos? It would be a potential regret. And we don't want to live with regrets. No regrets. So, yeah, I think just please, if you're listening and you're on the fence about doing something, think to yourself, think about the deathbed scenario. Do you want to look back and regret not doing it? I don't think so. I don't think people want to regret, right? It's not a good feeling. So please do your shit. Please just go for it. Don't worry about failure because there's no such thing. Get that out of your mind. Don't worry about what other people think, right? Because what's that going to matter? What is it going to matter of an opinion of another person? that clearly is not on your path, right? If an opinion of another person who doesn't enjoy or doesn't approve of what you're doing, and you could be doing the most simple thing. If they're like, no, if for instance, if a parent wants their kid to become a doctor or a scientist or whatever, but the kid wants to become an artist, they want to be a graphic designer, I don't know, something in that sense. That's just the opinion of another. You can't let that influence you at all, or else you're not going to enjoy a lot of your life. Trust me, if you don't do what you enjoy doing, life is going to not be so great. So please take that leap, take that time, take that effort, and go for it. That is all for today. I just wanted to get that out there. It's been on my mind since I started filming videos. I've been filming a lot. They are being stockpiled right now, and then I have to do all of the editing, and it's going to take me a little time, but I have so much content that I'm excited to be putting out, mainly on my We Know Nothing channel. And I don't know, it just got me thinking. I'm like, people need motivation. They need to hear that what they want to do is good. It's okay. It's like, go for it, please. God. I know people in my life who never went for their passions. They never even tried. And to me, that's tragic. That's just sad. I'm not trying to judge the person. It's not even that sense. It's just, I feel bad because what are you doing? What are you doing if you're not doing what you love doing? I don't know where that accent came from, but seriously. Okay. All right, I'm going to go. I'm going to let you go because this was a lot of energy. I think this channel is the energetic dump channel. I just have to get my energy out sometimes, and I dump it onto here. I hope that's okay with you. Okay. You have a good day, okay? All right. You go do your shit. Do it. I swear to God, do it. Don't swear. I swear a lot. Don't be me. Be yourself. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go. Toodles.